Y'all, what was that? Welcome back to Courtside with Ash. Y'all, what was that? I'm trying to gather my thoughts and my words right now because I'm really just, yeah. That was rough. That was a rough one. That was a very, very rough game to watch. Just very rough, y'all. Like that was just not okay. That was just not okay on so many different levels, and I really don't know where to start. I feel like we didn't match the intensity that New York came out with. New York came out with, hey, this is a Commissioner's Cup game. You know they needed to win this game in order to stay in first. This was a battle for first. And we just act like this was just another day, another dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's literally how we played tonight. Um, there was a couple bright spots, and I gotta shout them out first before I get into all of the BS that we must address because the BS has to be addressed at this point. But Angel Reese had a season high. Angel Reese did her part. Angel Reese was the bright spot of this game for me. I mean, shout out to her because she's the reason why we even had a slight chance, a glimmer of hope. You know what I mean? Like she's the reason why we even had a slight glimmer chance of hope. But y'all, that game, like what is up with us playing these games and just acting like they don't matter or acting as if like we're just so nonchalant and so just they don't want it bad enough for me. Like as an Atlanta Dream fan, I can't want it more than they do. We can't want it more than they do. So I'm watching this game and I'm just like, do y'all even want to be out here? Tonight was a matter of will and heart and effort. That's what it was. It was a matter of will, heart, and effort. And I just feel like we didn't have none of that. I mean, Angel Reese came, she brought it. I mean, Ryan, I'm really just trying to figure out how to put my thoughts together. But like I said, starting off with Angel Reese, she had a great game. Season high. She did her part. She overly did her part. You know what I mean? And like I said, without her and her performance, we would have probably put our bench in the freaking midway through the third. I mean, she was trying to pump everybody up, and everyone's just like, da, 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 da. Like, what the heck, bro? What was that? What the heck was that? Okay, and then too, I'm looking at Ryan Howard, right? And although she had on paper her points were there, and she made some good shots and all of that, but she's taking too many threes and she just popping them things up at the worst time. We got to have a better IQ. Like you can't just be jacking up threes just for the sake of jacking up threes. Go to the basket, go downhill. Y'all, we have got to find a way to penetrate. I looked at New York, they were penetrating and kicking. That has got to be our game. They penetrate, they kick, they move the ball around like they had it flowing. That's how you're supposed to play. That is good basketball. And if you want to be able to be the best, you have to be able to compete with the best and you have to be able to match the intensity of these teams. I'm looking at Breanna Stewart, Satu Sabli. I mean, they're just having their way. They're just skipping to the basket, getting wide open layups, wide open threes. Why are there so many wide open shots? Why are they getting so many layups? How? And then the moments when we were trying to come back, we couldn't get a stop. And I'm not talking about they're making these crazy shots. Now, a couple of them shots that old girl made before halftime. I mean, hey, you shot from half court. I'm gonna live with that. But wide open threes and wide open layups, that cannot be so. You can't do that. Another thing, they killed us on the rebounding. They killed us on the boards, man. That's effort. That is pure effort. And like I said, we can't, as fans, want it more than they do. I'm looking at some of these people in the game, these starters. Where are your rebounds? How many rebounds did Nas Hillman have? When I looked last time I looked, she had zero. I didn't go back and look and see how many she had and ended the game with. But how do you have zero rebounds going into halftime? Zero and you a starter? That's effort. Y'all settling for threes, and then Nas, when you're wide open, you pass the ball. That's when you're supposed to shoot the ball. You passing up wide open threes. But then you want to shoot the ones that's contested. Y'all, I mean, there's no ball movement. The ball is stopping on one side of the floor. People are dribbling the ball, the freaking air out of the ball, and then jacking up BS shots, hot low percentage shots. We deserve to lose this game. We got beat on the boards. Go look at the stat sheet. We got beat on the boards, and another reason we lost this game is because we didn't make our free throws. My coach used to tell me, you got to make your free throws because they're free. Alicia Gray, I don't know what's going on with her. She's in a slump right now, and I'm going to let her live because she has overall been one of our more consistent players, but she's in a little slump right now. And I appreciate the fact that she was aggressive, but she missed so many free throws, and as a team, we shot terribly from the free throw line. I don't want to see no TikToks. I don't want to see no Instagram posts. I don't want to see nothing. Y'all need to get in the gym. The Atlanta Dream team, they need to lock themselves in the gym and shoot 1,000 free throws a piece. They need to shoot 1,000 free throws a piece, each one of them, all the way down to the bench. The coach needs to shoot some free throws too. Everybody needs to shoot free throws. The water girls shoot free throws. Everybody on the team needs to shoot free throws. They're free. That's where we lost the game. We lost the game on free throws and rebounds. Second chance opportunities for the Liberty. Not playing defense, swapping baskets, not getting into our offense. Y'all, what is our offense? What is the half court offense that we're going to run? What's the offense? It's too much standing around. It's too many people sitting around ready to shoot a three. You can't live and die by the 3-point line, man. You got to have a better offensive game. And now I'm looking at the coach. What is your plan? What is this? What's the plan here? I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand what we're doing on offense. You know, a lot of our games, we pride ourselves in getting steals and getting in the fast break. We like to play fast, but when we are not able to play fast, we have to be able to have a set offense that we can run and go to plays that we can run when we need a basket. There was droughts where we went 4 minutes without making a shot, jacking up threes. I appreciate the threes that Ryan made, but she took some terrible threes too. Some that just didn't make sense for the point of the game that we were in. We playing hero ball. That's not how you win. Y'all, the teams to beat, we got to go against Minnesota. The Lynx, we got to go against, the Aces. And I'm thinking about down the line, y'all. We are trying to win a championship. That's what I want. I want us to win a championship. And in order to do that, we have got to be better. We have got to figure out our offensive scheme and what we plan on doing on offense in our half court. We can't only depend on our fast break to get points. We have to figure something out offensively. Angel Reese, she tried. I mean, I appreciate her effort tonight. She did the best she could, but where was everybody else? I know they said we were trying to get our bench some minutes, but we really didn't give them consistent minutes. Shout out to Borlace too. She had a good game. I love what I'm seeing from her game. I really love the minutes that she's been giving us. Like, she's fearless, she's doing what she can. And I think what Carl is trying to do is mix in the bench with our starters, but some of our starters are not acting like starters, and sometimes you need to take them out the game. Like Nas Hillman, it was certain points she needed to come out the game. And if you want to shoot threes, you got one of the best 3-point shooters sitting on the bench, Aaliyah Nye. It's not that hard, you guys. Drive to the basket and kick it out. We got to play an inside game. Okay, so look, Angel Reese, drive, you kick it down, you get maybe do a pick and roll. If she's not there, kick it out, whatever. But the ball has to be moving. Alicia Gray, get downhill, kick it out. That's what they were doing, and it was working for them. Stewie driving down, she didn't have it, kick it out. That has to be the game. Those are the 3-point shots you want to take because you're collapsing the defense. You're not even making the defense work if you just throwing up threes. That's what they want you to do. That's what they want you to do. We fell right into their plan. Like, hey, yeah, just let them shoot threes, just as long as they don't get into the paint. Man, we got to be better, y'all. We got to be better. That wasn't a good showing for us at all. Like I said, they need to lock themselves in the gym and shoot 1,000 free throws a piece. They're free. Free throws and rebounds. We gotta come with some type of effort. Like, what is up with our effort? The intensity just was not there. It was not there. And I think it's hard for me as a fan to cheer when the effort is lacking. I can cheer when you trying and you just like, man, whatever. We missing bunnies. We missing layups that we supposed to be making. Man, we better than this. We're way better than this. But I'm looking at the coach too, because I'm like, bro, what is the offense that you're running? What is this offensive scheme that we're trying to run? We got too much talent on this team for people to just be standing around just waiting for the ball, waiting for their chance to shoot. You got to move the ball. The ball has to be moving. Get some screens, get some back cuts, get some pick and roll action, drive to the basket, kick it out. I appreciate the effort that they made to get Angel Reese the ball tonight, but we have got to find some offense from somewhere. We have got to find some better shots. We have got to get our shooters, if we're going to have them shooting, we got to get them coming off screens. Where are the screens? Where's the picks and the pick and rolls? Where's the driving kicks? Where's the cuts? What's the offense, man? What's the plan? This is like the way we played tonight. That's not going to work. And then at the end of the game, you trading baskets with the team. How you going to come back when every time you make a basket, you letting them get behind the back swirl layups, easy layups? That ain't going to cut it. That's not going to work. We got to go back to the drawing board. I know we're 8-4. Our record is better than like, I feel like the way we've really been playing, because we keep trying to come back in the fourth quarter. That's not always going to work against these good teams. That's a championship level team. They don't even have Sabrina. Granted, we don't have Bree. And can somebody please do me a favor and check and tell me what the status of Breanna Jones is? We need her bad. We need her like yesterday. We need some help on the rebounding end. Nas Hillman ain't doing it. She's not doing it, and we're not giving anybody else enough minutes off the bench to come in and get no rebounds. Angel Reese is fighting for her life. She's fighting for her life. She needs some help getting some rebounds. That's effort, man. That's effort. We got to be better than that, man. We are better than that. But I'm looking at the coach now, because where are your adjustments? I mean, yes, I know we won against Chicago, but again, that was an ugly loss too. We just got lucky to win the game and pull it off in the fourth quarter like we always end up doing. But that's not going to work all the time. When you're playing against Minnesota and you're playing against the Liberty, you're playing against the Aces, that's not always going to work. These are championship level team. And if you want to be a championship level team, you have got to clean up the things that make you a championship level team. We got to clean that up. We got to crash the boards. We got to box out. We got to find a half court offense. We got to make our free throws, y'all. They're free. And y'all know there's a lot of stuff in this world right now that's very expensive. Free throws are free, though. Ain't too much stuff that's out here free, but free throws are free. We got to make those. We got to make those. Man, like, come on. Come on, guys. We gotta do better. That was just, I don't know what that was. And to be honest with you, I don't know what we've been doing for these past couple games. Like, the effort just isn't there. We have got to bring another level of intensity and effort. We have got to figure out a half court offense. This half court offense that we're running right now, that's not championship level offense. It's not. It ain't. That ain't gonna cut it. We got to figure something out. I mean, Alicia Gray's in a slump. She's gonna bounce back. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be all right. You know, Ryan Howard's IQ level, sometimes I be questioning it because she's talented, but some of the things and decisions the decisions that she makes is very questionable. You know, sometimes I feel like she tries to play hero ball. And that's where I talk about like IQ level. Because you go look at somebody like Olivia Miles, she comes in and her IQ is higher than most people in this league. I mean, Angel Reese is playing MVP level basketball. People might not want to talk about that, but she's playing MVP level basketball. She's consistent. She's scoring. She's rebounding. She's bringing energy. She's literally, right now, to me, the most valuable and most consistent player on our team thus far into the season. We need somebody to show up with her, though. She needs some help. We need some help. Somebody got to come in with that refuse to lose mentality. And Angel Reese has the refuse to lose mentality, but somebody else got to have it with her. She can't do it by herself. That's just that on that. So, y'all, I mean, we got to shake this one off. We got to shake this one off. But I'm looking at the coach now too. Yeah, these offensive lapses that we've been having are they're just not going to cut it. We got to figure something out. I'm looking for some adjustments. I'm looking for some adjustments next game. I'm looking for the free throws to be made. We better than this. We too good to be playing like this. We got to figure this out, and we need Bree Jones back like yesterday. We need her back. We also got to figure out this bench situation. Like we got some things and some kinks where we got to work out. But this was a good test. It was a tough test, but I think sometimes you got to lose these types of games because it helps you to measure the things that you need to work on. If you're always winning and you are winning in games where you don't even play good, you might think there's nothing you need to work on. You know what I'm saying? So lose. Sometimes you need to lose. You need to feel what the L feels like, and eventually, hopefully, you get tired of losing, and so you fix the things that are not working for you. We can't keep priding ourselves in being a fourth quarter team. Yes, that's an amazing thing when you're playing well and the effort is there, but you can't just play trash for 3 quarters and then in the fourth quarter just try to work a miracle every game. That's not gonna cut it. That's just not gonna cut it. I'm getting off my tangent though. I mean, we just gotta we got some work to do. We have a lot of work to do. We have to y'all want to see my dog? Hold on. Say hi. Say hi, buddy. Buddy, tell them, do we need to work? He said we need to work on our free throws too. Say hi, everybody. This is Ryder, by the way. But yeah, he doesn't want to be on the camera right now. But yeah, we got to make our free throws. We got to work with y'all. We just got to be better. I think our record has really made us feel like we don't have that much to work on because we have a winning record. Now we got a lot to work on. If we want to compete and we want to compete for a ship, which is exactly what I feel like we need to be aiming for, we have to get in the gym and we got to do some work. Now this was just one game, so I'm not going to just overreact, but I'm also not going to lie. I'm gonna keep it real. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. Um, Game ball goes to Angel Reese again, y'all. They got to go to Angel Reese. I mean, she tried to will this team. It just wasn't enough. Nobody was really showing up effort wise. I mean, we got out rebounded by dang near 20 rebounds. So I mean, we missing free throws. I mean, like defense wasn't there. We wasn't getting stops. We making it too easy. Make them work. We was priding ourselves in our defense earlier in the season. We gave up did we give up 100? Dang near 100? No. We better than that. We way better than that. I mean, defense and rebound, that's effort. Some things do not show up on these stat sheet, but defense and rebounds, like you gotta close that gap. We gotta close that gap. I mean, so we gotta get back in the lab. We gotta go to work and we gotta make some adjustments. And we gotta figure it out. We gotta be ready for this next game. So we need to we need to get in the gym. We need to get in the gym and we need to get to work. We got a lot of work to do. I'm looking at this coach too. I need him to figure it out. I need our whole team to figure it out, but I need him to figure out specifically the offense in these rotations with these people. I mean, some of these starters, they don't need to be playing. You need to take them out. Some of them need to be taken out. You got Aaliyah Nye sitting on the bench, one of our best 3-point shooters. If we want to shoot, put the shooters in. Aaliyah Nye and Pow Pow are two of our best shooters. Pow Pow a lot of times has to create her own, like, get some screens. Get your shooters open. Get them clean looks that aren't rushed. That's offense. That's coaching right there. So yeah, we got to do better, man. We got to dust this one off and get ready for the next game. I think we play Toronto. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and that's Brittany Sykes and them. They going crazy. So we got to have a good plan to go against them, and then we got Indiana twice next week. So I mean, we got to be ready. We got to be ready. But I'm not pleased with the way tonight went. Like I said, I could take a loss. We got to be able to win. We got to be able to lose. But it's just certain ways you got to lose. You got to lose with some pride and some dignity. You got to lose with some pride and some dignity, man. Like I always say, leave it all on the floor and live with the results. I am not finna sit here and say we left it all on the floor. I refuse to believe that. That was not our best. We didn't give our best. Leave it all on the floor. Live with the results. That's what we got to do. So let's get ready for the next game. Y'all leave your comments. What do we need to work on, y'all? Let me know what y'all saw. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all saw. Let me know what the Atlanta Dream needs to work on in order for us to improve and give ourselves a better chance to win, y'all. We can't keep coming out sluggish. We can't keep coming out behind the 8 ball like that. Like, especially against good teams like New York. Championship teams. Teams that have won before. Players that have won before. We can't do that. All right, you guys. So leave your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.